Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
Jumping in on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HEMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, good morning and welcome to Stocksnipertrading. It's Wednesday, July 5th, and we welcome you guys. So thanks for joining everybody on Zoom. I appreciate all of you guys. Welcome Ingo, Juanito, welcome Charmaine, welcome Josie, Mark, everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining everyone. Appreciate you guys. Everyone on YouTube, thanks for joining as well. We appreciate you guys as well, and thank you for joining. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be analyzing, we're going to get started with US 30. We're going to move over to DAX, and then we're going to go into gold and GBP USD. Those four securities we're going to take a look at this morning, and I'm going to be going for 2 hours from 5 a.m. till about 7 a.m. Then a small little break, and then Dave will be taking over at 7:30 till 10 a.m. And then we have our post New York with PK at 11 to 1 p.m. And then I will be coming in again later this afternoon for our first power hour session this year, and that's going to be from 2 p.m. Eastern going all the way to the close of Wall Street at 4 p.m. Eastern. So we have a lot of trading today. It's almost non-stop throughout the entire day, so lots of pips to be getting throughout the entire day. We'll be going through the market, so we welcome you guys and thanks for joining, and let's get started with our first session today, and it's right now. So guys, if you guys on YouTube can hit the like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys that know when we do our session live for YouTube. And also guys, if you want to join the team, you're welcome to join, and we'd love to have you on the team. Okay, so let's get started with looking at US 30, but before we do that, let's just real quick go over Forex Factory. We did a session for YouTube yesterday. It was right before the markets closed, but it was helping you guys to identify how to do like a trading routine, daily routine, what to look for, what to do. So I always start my routine, my day off with looking at any news that may impact the session that I'm going to trade. So I'm trading right now from 5 a.m. Is there anything 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. that I need to look at that maybe will affect whatever I'm trading. So all day, if you're trading crude oil, we have OPEC meetings all day today. It's a red folder. So if you're trading crude, make sure you understand that today is all day OPEC meetings, which could affect the move of crude oil. Do we have anything this session? Not really. But what we have to get ready for is maybe at 2 p.m. later this afternoon when we start our afternoon session, FOMC meeting minutes. This is not where Powell speaks and they have a conference. This is just the meeting, the minutes released from the last FOMC. But it is still a red folder, and we do have to pay attention to this if we are trading, because there may be some volatility at that time. But we don't have too much for our session right now. What Forex Factory is showing, you might be on a different platform and might see something different, but according to Forex Factory, we don't have too much high impact news right now. Okay, and this, guys, is called Bookmap over here to the right. It's a live liquidity feed. This is a heat map. It shows where there's some liquidity in the market. This is for US 30 currently what we're looking at. This is the order book. This is the offers above us, the bids below us. This is this indicator down here is CVD, cumulative volume delta. So it's taking all of the transactions in this time period, starting from 4 a.m. over here, 4:15, 4:30. Here's 4:45. Here's the start of 5 a.m. right now, and all of these transactions are net negative currently, minus 155. So when you take the transactions, it's the buys minus the sells. Currently, we are net negative, so there is more selling pressure in this time frame that we're looking at. Okay, and this is the VWAP, volume weighted average price, this white line, and we use this as a main chart indicator, similar to a moving average that you might use. But this one is a little bit different. It's a 2-in-1 indicator because it takes in volume with price together and gives you kind of an average of where things are moving. Okay, so welcome, guys. Ingo, how was my vacation? It was really, really nice. Thank you for asking. It would have been better if it didn't rain as much, but it was still very, very nice. So thank you for asking. Okay, guys, so let's get started with US 30. Let's go to a full chart. We're going to do a top-down analysis. So if you guys have already been trading pre-London right over here, 2 a.m., you see the nice drop. There's the push down, close below, and then we continue to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, all the way down here. And then when London opened up at 3 a.m., we had this nice big bullish push come right up to here and push right back down, come back up, lower high, continue to push down, break the London's low, take out the low, and retrace right back up to another lower high and come back down. But we haven't taken out any new lows, so now we're just consolidating right in here. Okay, so this is how it looks on the 5 minutes. But before we do any trading, let's do a top down and start with the daily. So this is also part of my daily routine that I go through on the securities that I trade. I can see on the daily it's kind of developing a double top. Maybe it came up here and they pushed it down Friday, June 16, where we came all the way down to here, created another support level end of June, the start of last week, and we came all the way up where we closed right into here. And then we had Monday, low volume week Monday, and then Tuesday we had yesterday, which was 4th of July, US banks were closed, and now we have this bearish candle. So it may be pushing down into this level. We may come into 50% of this daily candle right over here and maybe rotate right back up and see if we can take out these highs and this previous high. But right now, currently, we're pushing down. Okay, so guys, if you want to do your charts together, or if you've already had your top down done, that may help. And then I'm going to do mine right now. Okay, so let's take a look over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at today's high and low currently. This is what I do. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is like a type of strategy that everyone should be doing. This is just something that I do in particular. Okay, so I always like to look at the high and low of the day. Kind of gives me right away, I can see the range. So it's 34,417, 34,332. That is the range. I can get my ruler and measure that, or you can do some simple mathematics in your head, and I can see it's about a 90 pip move the volume today, which is okay for US 30, but normally you got these bigger daily candles over here which have much more volume, and we will see that volume start to come into the market this week, especially with US banks are open today. Okay, so what happened from yesterday? We closed here, we opened, we came back up to here, kind of hit this body, and we got rejected. So it is technically a lower high, and we broke yesterday's low. So let's identify where yesterday's low is right here, but we're going to change the color to yellow. We're not going to use purple anymore. Purple will just identify the high and low of today, and yellow are other critical daily levels. Okay, and if we keep pushing down today, if we take out our low again, we have this critical low on Monday. Okay, so the start of the week. This is our weekly low right over here. 34,297, so 34,300 psychological area. If we do break it, we may push down where? Possibly to this next body and this body. Now we have some data and 2 touches over here. So 2 touches is better than 1 touch, and we can see that I can visually see that it's almost or right in 50% of the entire volume of this daily candle. So what I'm going to do down there is I'm going to start to identify this area with a green box right below here, and I'm going to take it across and make a zone now. So I've made now this zone, and what I can do is I can bring it across today, tomorrow, next week, all into here. Okay, I've identified a zone. And what I'm looking for is maybe we'll come down into here. Maybe it's a red day, maybe tomorrow also, but when we come into this zone, it may catch some support and turn back up. It's still holding 50% of this big bullish candle. If we do break below it, then where could we push down to? Maybe an impulse move down to this wick right over here. May push down, come into here, and catch some daily bids and go right back up. If it continues to break, then we could come down to this level, 34,153. And this represents the high of Thursday, June 27, coming up here and getting rejected, and also this red body right over there. That's good enough for some bearish momentum below here, but also if we break here, it may come down. We have a bigger gap in here, but we also have this area to look at right over here. So we also have this high and this body right over here, where we may get some momentum come down into here, might bounce up at this area, may come down to here and bounce right back up before it hits this box down in here. We also have resistance above us. Look how many times we're getting rejected at this area. Came up here, got rejected. Came up, made that high, got rejected. Came up again, then we got tweezer tops up there. Let's identify those 2 tweezer tops right over there. And we can see that got rejected. We came up again yesterday and we got rejected. So you can see all the lower highs up here. So this is telling me that we do have an area of supply up here, and I'm going to kind of trap this area in here and make this box red. So if we do come back into this area, then maybe we will be getting rejected. This looks like a bigger double top on the daily, where we came into here, got rejected, came down, we came back all the way back up, and now we're starting to get some indecision and pushing down. So we're going to see if we can come down with this big body candle today down into this area, and we'll judge what happens down here. Okay, so that's on the daily. We can clearly see the daily candles pushing down. Let's go to the hourly. Okay, so these are the hourly candles now. Now you can see where we were moving. Okay, we had all of this consolidation. This big red candle started at pre-London 2 a.m. We pushed all the way down London opened, made that new lower low, but then we came right back up to retest this daily yellow area, got rejected, and now 4 and 5 a.m. we're continuing to push down. So let's look for where we kind of broke some hourly support level right around here. So I'm going to place a white line here. White line on my chart represents hourly. Milky Way, where's the Beard Man Trader? He sold this channel. No. Dave didn't sell the channel. He's we take a break. Okay. Dave will be coming up on YouTube soon, and then I'll go back in the Zooms. Dave is in the Zoom right now. He didn't sell the channel. We're all good. Dave and I are partners. Okay, but also in here. Okay, this used to be over here. You see these wicks above the daily white line right over here. So that's support. And now it turns into some type of resistance. And I bring this red box across just because now I'm going to go into the lower time frames to start scalping. So if we come all the way down and we fill this hourly wick, we're right at that daily. So if it breaks, where could it go down to? Because we still have lots of momentum where it could come down to. Look to the left of the chart, and then I can start to see where there is some support levels, resistance levels. I can see a zone on the hourly right there, and it works out to be perfectly in between the yellow and the yellow, right in the middle, white tape. Okay. So we're still currently pushing down. The hourly RSI, I know some of you guys are RSI traders, the hourly is down to 30. Okay, so it's telling us that it is getting momentarily oversold, but it could continue to push down. So we have to be careful. We got to watch. Maybe there could be a potential bounce, and it may come back up to this red box, and we'll see if it can continue to push down. So let's go to the 5 minutes. Okay, so you can see now we're trending bearish. Okay, we were consolidating all in here, and then finally pre-London they started to break it down. So it was sell side, lower lows, pull back into a lower high, continue to work this zone, and then they closed it below, pushed down for a new lower low, came back into this zone, got rejected. We have no volume closing above here, and continue to push down in here. We do have bullish divergence on the 5 minutes. Okay, so on the hourly we were looking to hit 30 and get a little bit oversold. We're making a low, new lower low, and a new lower low, but the strength is slowly increasing. Okay, so that's telling us that there is a little bit of short-term divergence. Okay, so I can see like here we had a push down, there's a lower low, lower high, coming all the way down. So this is our trend line that we are still pushing below. So what I'm going to look for is if this bullish divergence can kick in and start to come up, I'm looking for it to close above 50% of this red candle, like right around here. I'd like to see if the momentum can at least close above this area before I even look for a buy, like above here. If this is still a red area on the lower time frames, I'd like to see, can we close above here to look for a potential buy above here. And this is an aggressive scalp in here, okay? Because what could happen is it could come right up to this big red box and this trend line and then push right back down. So if I'm looking to scalp this aggressive zone in here, I measure it. I measure every one of my trades, every one of my moves that I'm looking for. Up to there's approximately 12 pips. It might break into here for about 15, 16, maybe 20 is the total to the top of the red box. Okay, so what we could be doing is looking for something up there. If you're more of a conservative trader and this is too aggressive for you, then you wait above here. And then you got to wait for that bullish volume to get up there and maybe close above this area to look for a trade. This is more for an aggressive scalp to close above 50% of this move, maybe retest this and start to come up and test this bigger area up here. Remember, we're counter trading, so even these buyers were counter trading. If they didn't do anything, the market came back down. These guys were counter trading. If they didn't do anything up here, the market came back down. These were counter traders right here. It didn't make a big move and it continued to push down. So we're looking now with bullish divergence to come back and close above to build above here. But it could still continue to push down bearish. Okay, so I'm going to try and consolidate where I think it could come down to. So from purple to yellow. Now when we look to the left, okay, we can see down here where we came down, a lot of momentum coming down to here, and it kind of picked up right below this area, 315, 34,315. So I'm placing that red line, and now I'm going to go back to where we are, and then to look to maybe consolidate that area. If I don't feel comfortable trading this area below this red box into that red line, maybe this is the zone where it will consolidate or accumulate in here, and maybe I'll just let it continue to trade inside here, pick up some more bids, and maybe allow it to come back up to look for a potential buy. If things come up here and continue breaking down for a new low, maybe I'll look for a sell down into here. But right now I'm going to just leave it trapped in here and look for something above here if it can get up there. Okay, I'm going to place an alert up here too for us, because we're going to be moving on to a different chart. Okay, and I'll leave US 30 right over here to the left. I'm going to do DAX right now. Okay, so we're going to leave US 30. I'll be watching right there. DAX, let's see how it's moving. DAX is the German stock market. Okay, it moves nice in London. You can see right here, pre-London. Look at the nice drop, similar to US 30. We pulled back, continue push down. London now, 3 a.m. open up, come back up. Very, very similar move. But you can see it's building as well. So we're gonna watch we're gonna watch DAX. Let's go to the daily and let's do our top-down analysis on this one. Yeah, Joel, looks like a big M on the daily. Yeah, we were just saying that. Yep. So we'll see if we continue pushing down today. Okay, so you can see DAX now on the daily. We had this downtrend start on Monday, June 19, come down for that weekly push down. We started to build some support in here, and last week we started to come back up, and we closed Friday, and then start of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've got 3 bearish daily candles that are looking to take out this big strong Friday daily candle. So we're going to see if we got some support here and come back up, or if we're going to actually start to break down into here. So let's take a look at our daily high, okay, for DAX right up here, purple line, daily low. Okay, so if we continue to push down bearish and we move down, where could we come down to? Maybe down to this low. We've got a wick and a wick right over here. Okay, so I'm going to place a yellow line there. That may be another target today. We may come down to here, to 15,874. And if we continue to break there, then we've got a lot of bodies right over here. I place a yellow line at those bodies. Then I can see 50% of this big candle right here, below here. As we came down here, it went back up. Came down, went back up. Came down one more time, went back up. So this area is holding some good demand inside here. So I'll place like a green box coming across here. If we do come into this zone today, tomorrow, next week, who knows when, I'm going to be looking for a potential bounce in this green box to come back up and maybe bounce just like it did here, here, and here. If it breaks below these, then we could look to come down to these bodies. And then we judge down here what happens. Okay, we're right up here now. So we have a long way to go down here, but we're getting our charts ready for maybe this week. This is daily. Okay, so and now if we rotate back up, where could we go? So let's find some critical areas. What about these 2 wicks up here? Okay, so they came up here, got rejected, came up here and got rejected. So it is an area to look at, and it's right below 50% of today's volume. Here's the open, This is where the volume is right now. So like right around here, we're getting our alert now on, sorry guys, let me just go over here to, you can see how we're getting this impulse move now on US 30 on the 5 minutes. So we're going to close in 4 minutes. Okay, so let's see if we can get this push that pushes above here, but we don't want just a push and then get rejected and come back down in. So what we're looking for is also maybe a close above here. We have 3.5 minutes to go. What we can also do is go to the lower time frame and watch like the 1 minute candles, how they're coming up here. The 1 minute candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in a row are nice higher highs, higher lows, but we want more volume to close above here. Right now we're kind of getting rejected. So I'm going to wait for this full 5 minute candle to close in the next 3 minutes to kind of see if we have some momentum to come up here, close, maybe it gets rejected. It might need to come back down to perform like a double bottom, maybe at this purple line area right over here inside the consolidation box. So it got rejected, okay? So if you went in early, then you're in drawdown right now, okay? I said I'm going to wait for this 5 minute candle to close. There's still 2.5 minutes left on it. So we got the alert, but the alert just brought me to the chart, okay? That doesn't mean we have to just jump right in and take the trade just because there's an alert. This is where you got to learn a little bit of patience and discipline. So we're waiting, and it got rejected and coming right back down. Yeah, the rejection was on the 1 minute. Yeah, it's right here. So it got rejected. Even the 1 minute, no volume closed above this area. That candle could have got you, but if you went in, now we're coming right back down. Okay, so remember, we're counter trading. This is a counter trade move if you're taking it. So you want to use some more confirmation. Okay, and it got rejected hard. So I'm going to see now if it can come back down, pick up some more bids in here, and come back up. That's why sometimes this bullish divergence can be misleading. That's why I use it with like a grain of salt. That doesn't mean just because there's bullish divergence, we all have to jump in buys. Okay, I told you. These were buys here, but then it pushed right back down. These were buys here, pushed right back down. That was a buy right there, but it pushed right back down. So we still got to let it build. It's still in this consolidated area. It came down again, picked up the bids. Now it's coming right back up. So let's see how it closes in 90 seconds. Sorry guys, I will get back to DAX, but let's just watch US 30, how it's developing here. And if there's no buys, if it breaks below here, you can continue with sell side if you want. But you'd have to be careful at this area because here's the purple low. Okay, so we broke purple low. We have that on the lower time frame. It's telling us that there is some bullish divergence. So you just have to be careful with continuing to sell down in here. Okay, so here's the last 30 seconds. Again, I'm still going to watch this area for buys up here, but I want to see if it can pick up some more bids and work its way back up there. If not, it may break here and continue to push down for a new low. So if you're still in your sells, maybe you can continue holding your sells. If you're looking to add a sell, I would look maybe below here. But it may just come down in here, fresh territory, and come right back up. And then you're going to look to flip this green box red. Okay, so we're below it, so we got to flip this red. So no buy, guys. If you went in on that green candle and that one, when it opened, you went in prematurely. Okay, it happens. But now we got to see if it will continue to build down here. Okay, if I wanted to get a little bit more aggressive, normally when I trade New York, I get a little bit more aggressive. I look for a buy kind of above there. I don't want to do that right now in this session because it's a little bit slower, and I'm going to continue doing some top-down analysis. So, but if you guys are watching, might close above here, work this area, come back up here, and then take out that high. But right now it's below, coming up, getting rejected. So we'll see if it can continue to break down in here, but you can see it's starting to pick up some bids over here and continuing to build. We're still below the VWAP, so we're looking to get all of this bids, all of this momentum to get back and close maybe above the VWAP and start to flip the book up here and start to move into these offers, but that's why we're looking for that buy above there. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to DAX, guys, and we'll finish up DAX over here. Okay, so we were just doing the daily analysis. Okay, I was looking at these wicks over here. I placed the yellow line right there. And so if we do continue to come up right now, before we get up to those wicks, we also have these bodies right over here. So I'm looking for this other critical area on the daily right here for DAX. We may come up to this yellow line, then a next yellow line, and then we may come up to where we opened in yesterday's low. Okay, and then if it takes out today's high, 50% of this red candle is right here, and it lines up perfectly with that wick. Okay, right up there, and that's where there is still supply in the market in this area. Okay, and I'm also gonna look at this area down in here where we came down, but it acted as support on the daily right in here. So I'm placing a green box here, and I can see on the daily we opened, we filled the gap, we came up here, got rejected, pushed all the way down to the low of the day, and now we're coming right back up. Okay, so we're going to move to the hourly now. So very similar to how it was moving US 30, how it was moving over here. It all started at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, okay, in here. But now we're kind of consolidating right down in here. So I could trap the hourly move and wait for maybe a possible breakout coming back up here. It could consolidate and continue to maybe push down below here. So I can see right now in the hourly, in between the daily and this low of the day, it's kind of consolidating down in here. Let's go to the 5 minutes and watch these 5 minutes. Okay, so we can see coming up here, it's getting rejected right above this daily area, right up here. We're getting rejected up here. So now just aggression levels. What type of scalper are you? Are you more of an aggressive trader? Would you like to look for some buys like above this area, which used to be support here, turned into resistance now? Okay, so I'm just continuing. If I want to look for some buys in here, okay, there is also a little bit of divergence showing over here, but nothing really developing. So again, for buys, we can look, maybe you could look above the yellow line, like above here, and then take a buy. Maybe you get that breakout up there. You could wait above there, or you could get a little aggressive in here and wait for some volume to close above here, build this area, and break out of here. This is the area where it could possibly consolidate in here, where it's building inside here. Okay, so we'll leave DAX side by side with US 30 right over here. Okay, so we got rejected. See how it came up to the red box and got rejected. So if you're still in sells, you would want to stay on sell side. The buy was a fake out right up there. Okay, so that's why no buy. Now it's breaking down. So let's see if it can continue to flush down, maybe down to this daily area. It may come all the way down here, tap this area, maybe come back up. Okay, so now I start to lower my buy down to here. If it wants to build down there, collect some more bids, maybe I'll look for first buy like above this area. See how it came down. That's why you got to be quick too sometimes. So it broke and pushed down, came down into this level. So halfway from this red line to the yellow line, halfway is right around there. If you're kind of eyeballing this area, that's about halfway point. Okay, so it came down, touched. Again, it came back up green. So it's trapping a lot of buyers. Okay, you can see they're coming in, but then the market is pushing them right back down. Okay, so they're building. This is not the best area to be trading inside here unless you're moving, selling with the market. Okay, so I'll give you guys these charts in Zoom in 1 second, guys. And you can use this top down throughout the entire day because now we've found all of our levels for the day, and you can continue to use these. Okay guys, in the Zoom you should see a trading view link. Okay, and DAX is still building inside here, but it could still come back down into the screen box. So yep, the buyers are getting trapped. Okay, but we can see now the CVD, okay, cumulative delta volume, is a little bit positive. Came above there, coming right back down to the baseline. So this is where the selling pressure is probably absorbed all of that and is flushing this move out right down to that daily yellow line. So that's a target down there. Okay, that is a target at that yellow line. Now again, I could go 50% of this red candle and wait down into this area. Yeah guys, so it's still sell side. Are we trading FOMC on Zoom today? Yes, from 2 to 4 p.m. That's going to be our power hour session. It's FOMC minutes today. It's not the FOMC that's scheduled 8 times per year where Powell is where there's an actual interest rate move projection. It's just the minutes from last month, but we will be trading it live in our Zoom room. Okay, this is the only YouTube session for today. Everything else with Dave, PK, and myself later today will be in the private Zoom. Viral Tech Temo, you're waiting for gold. I understand. We'll get to gold. One security at a time. One security at a time. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. So let's go over to gold because we got ants in our pants over here, and we want to see some gold. Okay, so I don't need to be on the charts of US30. I can see what's going on in the book. That's why I like to trade with Bookmap as well. If I'm doing other things, I can still see that the market is still pushing down. You can see that the offers and the bids are kind of balanced out. I don't see like a big block coming in the market right now. So therefore, it's still accumulating. Like normally when we see like a big order, we don't really see a big order of bids. It's kind of everything is balanced out here. Okay, so we're right near this zero. So now the market is balanced. So we will watch now to see who will pick up this area. So when we look over it, yes, it did just break the daily level and push down. So just this level alone, yellow to white line, if you're looking about halfway, just visually eyeballing it, that's about half of it, okay? Right in here. If you want to look, last time we were actually in here, exactly, where is it? You can look right over here. That's this area, okay? Maybe now we'll see some bids pick up in this area. Okay, so now what we can do is we can bring the area down. So this consolidated area to that red line, bring it maybe below the yellow daily down in there. Maybe it's going to consolidate down in here. For the buy, I can now look maybe above this area. It'll get there soon. Just we gotta be patient and wait for it. It's continuing to push down. So with lower lows and lower highs, the market is still pushing down. So if you're in sells, You could still hold your sell. If you got a trailing stop loss, you just bring your trailing stop loss with each successive low. And remember this, the RSI, it's back down below 30. So we saw bullish divergence, but that if you took the buy up there without confirmation, you got caught up there. We were looking for the buy up there, but nothing closed above. So then that's why they continued to push the market down. And we took out the new low and continued to push down. So do I want to sell down here? No. It's kind of, I missed the opportunity. So I don't want to be the seller down here selling into strength of the move. So sometimes if you're not, you got to let it bleed out. Look at it bleeding out. Okay. So this is continuing to sell. Now I can see maybe this level. Sorry guys that I'm not on gold, but really want to explain things here. I know everyone just wants gold, but you're going to see a move like this on gold too. But you got to know what you're doing. Okay, so I'm just being patient. I'm being disciplined. I'm just following the volume. I'm letting it go down to pick up the bids if I'm not in a sell. You can see DAX doesn't have the extreme move to US 30. US 30 is really pushing down. Okay, this could be because of the US banks were closed and now they're open and now they're really redistributing some volume. Okay, so I'm going to let it build again. Okay, so I'll revisit this again. I'm going to place an alert right over here now. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is we're going to look at gold. Okay, so we're going to move over here. Normally I would be staying with that volume, but I understand everybody has different securities here. Okay, so let's look at gold, guys. Okay, so yes, we can jump in on the 5 minutes and do some trading, but that's not typically what we want to do. We want to go through the motions again daily. Okay, so hopefully everybody that trades gold here understands that COMEX market opens at 8:20 a.m. Eastern and it goes to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you know that. Okay. How are we looking on the daily? So I can see here Thursday, June 29, they pinned it all the way down to 1893, and since then we've been making some higher highs and higher lows, and we're coming right back up to 1930. May retest these levels right up here. 50% of this big bearish candle that started this move down is 1945. So make sure we understand our gold levels. Okay, so again, what I did with US 30 and DAX, I'm going to do the same thing with gold. Okay, so purple high, we're right at the high of the day, roughly 1929, 1930. What is our low of the day today? 1920. That's a $10, a $9-10 move on gold. That's 90 to 100 pips. That's great for scalping. Where are some other critical levels? Right here, where we closed yesterday, where we opened. Let's put a yellow line here. What type of candle do we have today? We opened red. We came down to 1920. We picked up all of those bids. We came all the way back up to the high, and we're getting pushed down a little bit. So it is developing into a daily hammer or a daily bullish pin bar. But let's see if we continue to push. We can break today's high, maybe come up to these 3 wicks, 1931. That's where a lot of daily resistance is, right up here. We got rejected here, here, and here. So we're going to see if we can continue to fill up to here and push. Next area is bigger areas up here. Okay, I would focus on this 1936 area. And that's where lots of supply is in the market. Also here, there's supply here, push down 2 times there, another 2 times there. Let's bring this red box across because we may come into here and then push right back down. We have some good daily support being built below here. Okay, so we see we have a strong daily candle. Let's go to the hourly to see when gold was moving in here. Okay, so look how gold is ranging inside this area. Monday, COMEX, okay, 8 a.m. It came all the way up to here, 11, pushed all the way back down. We built this area over here in the Asian session, and then we came yesterday, here we come up into London. We pushed all the way back up multiple times up here, not breaking on the hourly. So then they pushed gold back down, all the way back down into this zone, where today it came pre-London. London picked up this and coming right back up. So you can see that the hourly candles is holding this critical area strong. We're also building some hourly support over here. Look at these hourly bodies holding inside here at 1924, holding, came back up, retesting this, pushing right back up. So we're going to see if we can get some more momentum to close above this purple area. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is gold on the 5s. Guys, look at all the buyers getting trapped in here. Okay, it's continuing to push down. We're starting now to pick up some bids, but it's still pushing down. Okay, so you got to let it develop. Okay, look at the hourly resistance now. Okay, here we got rejected, here we got rejected, bringing this box across red. And where are we getting some support? At this bullish candle that started over here on the 5 minutes. We're getting some support in here. So if I really want to kind of trap and gap these 5-minute candles, right in here, we're getting that support in here. Okay, so this area is accumulation. Do you really want to trade in here? Maybe just wait patiently for it to build and continue with the next move. Okay, we do have this trend that's pushing up from over here. Still pushing up. We haven't broke yet. If we do break, I'm going to look for the trend break and below this support level to take a sell on gold. Maybe fill back down to this daily. Maybe break down to 50% down into here. Okay, if I'm going to look to take that move, I'm measuring from here down to there. It's about 15 pips. If you break that daily, it might be 20 to 25 pips down into here. Okay, it might be buy side. Maybe it breaks this daily area and then it continues to fill up in through here. Okay, but right now we can see it came up, got rejected, came up, got rejected, came up, got rejected. So maybe I'm going to look for sell side for gold coming down into here. Okay, so let's leave gold right over here. I'll do GBP USD in a second, but I just want to go back and look at now, see all the heat coming in. Okay, so maybe we've found our area now. Okay, you see it's bleeding all the way down. Okay, I'm going to just see where I can kind of trap this. Maybe down into that big green box. Maybe it comes down in there. So buys now can start to be above the daily area. I'm going to look for to accumulate my position above here. Okay, see now the heat coming in. Okay, we can start to see some heat. So maybe now some bids are going to accumulate in this area. Okay, and we have a new 15-minute candle opening right now. It's 5:45, so let's check the 15-minute candle. So you have a lot of push down on the 15. Now we're getting a bullish candle on the 15. We could watch right here. I'm gonna take a buy here. Okay, so this is my first buy. I'm gonna buy right here, and then I'm gonna look for to add another position after this one closes. So I'm gonna go in a buy right now on US 30. DAX is building up here. And I want to see if it can build a little bit of like a support level in here. Because if it rotates back down, I'm going to look to add another buy. Okay, it's right into profit. Okay, it kind of filled right up to this range. I'm going to see maybe if it can break out of this hourly, maybe come up to this red box. Okay, that's about a 15 pip move. If it can break this white, maybe 20 pips up there. Okay, but I want to see if it can maybe, if it pulls back down, create like a double bottom, I'm going to add another buy. See how it came all the way down where that heat was waiting. That's why I took the buy and it went right into profit. It's a nice move. It could break through here and come up to 20 pips with minimal drawdown. That's why sometimes I let it bleed. I let it bleed. If I'm not in a sell, that doesn't mean I gotta chase it. I could grab a pip and dip real quickly. Just gotta let it come down to you. A lot of people don't have the patience to allow it to come down where it needs to come down to. It's got to come down to a level where there's bigger bids in the market. Okay, and that could just be one move. It could just be the one leg that came down and come back up. It could come all the way right back down. Okay, it might get absorbed and come right back down. That's why we got to see for like a double bottom. I'm trying to see in this area, this green box, if it does come back down into here and holds, maybe it might come down and pick up again and continue to go up. But I'm also watching where this body is going to close. Is it going to close above the hourly? Is it going to close back down in here? Where is it going to close? Okay, so let's see where this candle is going to close in the next 2 minutes. Okay, so we can see where there's a lot of offers in the market. See the heat up here? So maybe the market wants to try and get up to this area over here. Let's see, hey, that would be nice if we could push maybe up to this yellow line into this liquidity, 34,515, which is the red box on my chart up here. But also the close is going to be very, very important where this thing closes in 60 seconds. Okay, there's a nice push above that hourly level. So maybe if it can just impulsively kind of come back up to this red box, that is a target, guys. If you're happy with that, I bought as this green candle was developing. So that's about 15 pips right now. If it can come up to that red box, that could be a 20 pip move. Okay, coming up. And we'll watch the continuation of the next candle. But remember, it could come down for a double bottom. That's where maybe I'll add another position. Here's the close. Okay, so get ready, guys. The close in 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, show the momentum. We're gonna, if we can close above the white line, we might be building. And remember, this was the open of a new 15-minute candle. So this 15-minute candle is pretty bullish. So let's see the close, where we get it. And remember, we're still counter trading. We're still countering this big sell. So it could just pull back right up to here and come right back down. So if you're happy with 15, 20 pips, maybe look to do something up here. If not, let's see. Let's see how it holds the hourly right now. So we're holding it. Okay, and remember, if it comes down, we may test 50% of this green candle, this red line. We want to see if we can continue to hold and build this area. Okay, it's a nice doji candle building at the hourly. All we need to do is just continue to build, take out this high, and then we'll come up to this red box and we'll test up into here right below this VWAP. Okay, so for DAX, excuse me, it's right back into this red box, came back down, we're building. So flip this red box green, and if we start to build in this area, could be looking for maybe a potential buy on DAX above here. Okay, so we got rejected. Okay, did we make any new highs? No. So therefore it's coming back down. We're going to see, is it going to come back down all the way down to 50% of this move, of this candle, or are we going to pick up a higher low and maybe continue to build right at this hourly and maybe push a little higher up to the red box, maybe break? Still building. DAX is still building in this area as well. Sorry guys, I'll get back to gold and GBP USD unless you guys can manage this. Okay, if you guys can manage this trade on your own, I'm going to go back and look at gold and start the top down on GBP USD. But it's also a very critical area here. Okay, it's still building. Look at the hourly level. Okay, it's still holding here. Okay, so that's a nice wick. See how it's still holding this hourly level? It's building slowly. Look at the size of the candle. It's this very small doji candle, but it's pushing down, but we're not really breaking this level. So it's picking up the bid slowly. It is. You can see how slow the market is right now on this candle. And if we can continue to build, maybe we take out that high and then we're going to go up for our 20 pip grab up to the red box. Nothing really broke down here. Did it come down to 50%? No. Did it break the hourly? Just momentarily for a few seconds. Still building up here. This is where it may consolidate up here. Okay, that's another thing. It could consolidate below the red box and at the hourly here. Maybe in here it might need to trade sideways and build up here to continue to get that push. Maybe it's developing its neckline right here. Okay, it's building its resistance, and this is what I was trying to tell you. It may come back down here or here for the official double bottom to pick up more bids. Right now it's kind of not really moving this area, but that's where the high bids are here, 34,450, and then there's some liquidity right in this area, which is above the green box right here. So now we're getting the red candle pushing down to about 50%. So we're going to see if it continues to build in here and look to come back up. DAX did not break above here. So if you're in a buy, like if you took here or here on this candle, you entered prematurely. Unless you were buying down here, that's different. But if you bought up here, no volume kind of closed above this area. It's a red ignited candle coming down to test 50% of this candle. And we have about 5 more minutes to go into our new hourly candle at 6 a.m. So we're going to get some more volatility, more volume coming in the next 5 minutes as well. Okay, so we're going to also watch the close of this candle. There's the close, okay? So you see it came down, came back up, and it closed right at that white line. That's that hourly, okay? And now we have a nice big bullish ignited candle. Let's see if this one can take out these 3 highs, like right above here, this wick right here. I'm going to place a red line. Okay, let's see if this one can build. Yep, we're going to break out and maybe continue to fill to the top. This is where we can add another buy if you want, but when you're adding another buy, you're adding a buy right before an hourly candle, so you have to use caution with doing that as well. You might get the finishing move up here, or we wait for the hourly candle. I'm already in my buy. I'm not going to add another position yet. I'm going to wait 4 more minutes to see the close of this and then enter 6 a.m. okay, because we have a new hourly candle. But this could move. Okay, it didn't really break. Did it touch 50% here? No. So we're still holding, and now we're breaking for a new higher high, and this is where maybe we can squeeze a little bit more shorts up to this red box. Maybe if it breaks out to 290, okay, up to here, the previous body right there. Okay, so let's see. I'm at a break even now on this trade. I'm up 17 pips, but I'm at a break even. Okay, so I've already had time to adjust that, and I'm riding this momentum now into 6 a.m. Let's see if we continue. I'd really like to see if we can take this volume up to this yellow line and test this liquidity level, which is just above this red box, maybe into here. And then that could turn into maybe 25, maybe 30 pips. We got, did anything happen with DAX? It didn't break 50%. It's building an ignited candle as well. So maybe we got to wait till 6 a.m. to see where DAX can close. But we got in a little earlier on US 30 as it was building right at this yellow daily area. That's why top down is important, okay? Top down also helps you if you're in a sell to take some profit down at that daily area, and then it also helps you to become a buyer at that level. So that's why top down is very, very, in my opinion, very critical that you do it. You know, it doesn't take too long. Like I'll show you with GBP USD, I could do it in 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops, but it may help you throughout your entire day trading. So I would sacrifice the extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do a top down. Okay, and if it comes up to this red box, that's a target, 20 pips. Okay, and there's no guarantee that we're going to continue to break out. There's a possibility, but no guarantees. Okay, we could just come up, and then 6 a.m. it comes right back down. Okay, because we're still fighting all of this supply. Okay, now we're cutting right through here. So now take a trailing stop loss, maybe at this hourly if you like. Secure all of this. But it's entirely up to you, okay, what you want to do. I'm not your trade manager here. You got to manage your own trades, your own profits, your own stop losses, all of that. I'm managing my own account. Okay, 90 seconds to go. Let's watch the close. Josh, we'll get to gold. 1 second, bro. We'll get there. Like, is nobody in this buy here, or are we like, do we just want to look at gold all day? Okay, so guys, here's the close. Okay, 45 seconds to go, and it's a very critical close. Like, that's why I'm staying with this. That's why I'm not moving on to gold, because I want to watch how this is going to close right before the next hourly. This is critical. Okay, for anyone that's in a buy on US 30, their eyes need to be glued onto this candle right now. Okay, so here's the close. Also for DAX traders, watch the close. So going to close above that area. Here we go. We're pushing at the high of this candle, but we closed right below. They gapped it down. So let's see if it's opened ignited, gap down. Let's see if it can take out the high. If not, it's going to come down red to test down into this red line area. I'm going to raise it a little bit. Okay, if we can get this, No, see how it reversed right in there? Still holding. Now I'm watching over here. I'm looking at the book. I'm watching the bids develop. If we can get this push, we're going to get this nice new hourly pump out of here. And then we can continue to hold this buy. DAX is building at this level right now. Okay, just want to see if we can get this hourly break, and then we can get an additional 5, maybe 10 pips on this move. If we can start, look at the wicks. Okay, see how nasty that is? See the double equal high right up here? Okay, it's trying, but we also got to give it momentum to maybe come down to this level right in here. Just trying these green boxes. If it continues to hold above here, we're going to continue maybe to break out for a new higher high. Okay, DAX is still developing. It's still in this area, okay? So like where it could consolidate is right here. So right there. Okay, no, got rejected. These are those hourly candles that can change the momentum. That's why for the traders that know me, sometimes you guys know me, when I'm going to 6 a.m., I'm kind of securing up here because I know from trading that the hourly candle can reverse this move right at 6 a.m. Okay, so unfortunately this is a pullback. Is it going to hold 50% of this bullish move? It's not. Is it going to hold this hourly level? Well, we're going to find out. Okay, Amanda, sorry, you took your 18 pips. That's good. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But for traders who are still in or looking to take another position, we got to see how far down is it coming. Did it break the hourly? No. It came down. It picked up some bids. It may come back up. May trade in here again. And if it breaks out, I might be taking another buy up there. But I need also some confirmation. Okay, so we can see where the neckline is now. See how we came up all the way at 6 o'clock right into this red box, and then 6 a.m. conveniently it comes right back down. Okay, so this is you also understanding price action and the time and sales of when markets are opening up, higher time frame. Candlesticks are opening up. You need to know this, okay? If you're a 5-minute trader, you still got to understand 15-minute, 30-minute, 1-hour opens can affect you as a trader. DAX is just barcoding now. Green, red, green, red. We got to allow it to build still. Okay, now we're officially touching the hourly white line. If it can't hold, it's going to break down into here. This may be an opportunity to add a buy down in here in the green box. Remember, it may come down in here, tap this green box, and turn right back up. But we're waiting down here, just like bids. See the bids in the market right here? 34,450, there's 17 bids. See the big heat down in here? 460 has some heat. That's like here, this green box. They're pending bids waiting to get activated. The market has not came down to these bids yet. It came down to the hourly, caught a wick. Maybe it will push right back up, and it doesn't need these bids. And if it does, we're going to continue. Look at the flip now. Look at this flip. Beautiful. Look at this. Yes, now this is going to be an hourly breakout. Watch. Okay, so it came all the way down to the hourly. If you're still in the buy, okay, if you had your break even, watch now. This is a big hammer candle, going to close in 10 seconds. We came all the way down and we picked up the liquidity. We've just created our new higher high. Let's see now. If we can close above here, flip this red box, we may go into another buy here. Yeah, beautiful candle. So let's see if it can come back down to retest this. If not, this is a buy. This could be an ignited bar. See, I flipped the zone. Yeah, I'm going to buy this candle. I'm adding another buy up here. Okay, I'm buying this candle. I'm going to look to see if it can come up to this red line and maybe up to this daily level up here. Okay, so I will come back to this, guys. Please manage. I know that we have to do gold and GBP USD, okay, because I promised we were going to do those. So we're going to look at those. Yeah, we will viral tech Tamil. Yes, we will go to gold chart. Yeah, okay, no problems. Okay, man, what is it with YouTube and gold? I don't understand. Okay, but guys, please manage the trade. I'm going to go over to gold now. And I'll be watching what's going on US 30 with Bookmap over here. Okay, gold. Okay, so Tamil Tiger, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing right now? You're the one that keeps asking for gold. What position are you in right now? Are you looking for a buy, looking for a sell? Are you in a trade? Are you in drawdown? What are you in right now? I'm asking you because you keep telling me to come to gold. So what are your thoughts on it? I'm going to buy gold. Okay, I'm going to buy gold right now. Place my stop below here. I'm going to look for gold to come up to 1931. Test in here. Okay, so I'm going to go in a buy myself on gold. It came back up, double bottom here. It's kind of holding this area. I'm going to see if 6 a.m. this hourly push can come up to 1931, maybe 50% in here. Okay, I'm going to place my stop below the previous low in this demand box. Okay, so I'm in a buy on gold. And then I will do GBP USD in one moment. Okay, so we don't have a lot of volume, okay, in the markets right now. Okay, so I'm just going to finish GBP USD because I want to get these charts out of the way because we only have about 45 more minutes left on this call, but I really want to get these 4 charts done and out of the way. Okay, so 1 second. I'm just going to do daily on GBP USD. Okay, so if you're trading forex, GU came up to these levels right over here, 128.42, and pushed down. Here's our neckline starting this week, okay, Friday. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're coming up here again. So we have, look at how small today's doji candle is over here on GU. Okay, so the high and low again. And then I'm just looking at other critical daily levels. Okay, so we're consolidating. Yeah, GU is not making any new higher highs, and it's not making any new lower lows, so it's just consolidating on the daily. Let's look at the hourly. Okay, look at the how thin the volume is. It's very choppy right now, not the greatest. Okay, so look at these hourly candles. Like if you're, I wouldn't. This is not the greatest to be trading, but you can still find some levels. Okay, right in here, hourly. Yeah, I would like just by looking at how it's trading on the hourly, I would stay away from this right now. I don't even need to look at the 5 minutes. Like look at the 5 minutes. Okay, for GBP USD, you got to wait a little. We got to get more volume in the market. So this is not the greatest to be trading, but you can still chart this. Okay, so we're continuing to build at this hourly level. Okay, so if this can build and build, and then maybe we'll have a daily high breakout, then yeah, I'll look for a buy if we get some volume closing above here, and it's building nice momentum to break out of this purple daily high. Maybe we'll come up to 127.40. If we continue to push down and it's not breaking any new highs, and we're coming back and we close below here and push down, then maybe we can look for this potential sell below here and take out the daily low and drop a little further down. If we do, when we drop down, where could we go down to? Here are your levels. In here, this used to be support. Bring it up across as a green box right in here. That could be where the drop we're looking for. But there could be an immediate move right here at these wicks. Okay, so if we break, there could be an impulse of that purple, come down to the red and go back up. Okay, so right now GBP USD is just consolidating. I would wait on this one. You know, I'm an aggressive scalper too, but doesn't look anything. There's no volume. Okay, I'll give you guys these charts again in 1 second. Okay, in the Zoom chat, you should see another TradingView link. Okay, so DAX is a bullish ignited candle. If you're not in, wait for it to close. Let's see if I can get some good volume closing above here and for a retest and maybe continuing to push up. Yeah, looks good. Okay, nothing really broke down on DAX. There was the rejection on US 30 right here. Yeah, oil looks good too. We're not going to have time to do oil. Okay, that will be at another time. 4 charts is more than enough right now. Because that's not what we want to do here, guys. We don't want to just get in a habit of just going from chart to chart to chart to chart. I hate trading like that myself personally. So I don't want to teach that style. If you guys want to do charting, we'll call the YouTube session. It will be charting. It won't be live trading. It'll just be charting. But it's too hard to live trade multi-charts where we're just flip-flopping. I can do it, no problem. But some traders need the guidance to help understand what's going on in the markets. If I just keep flip-flopping to oil and to something else and to something else, it's just going to be we're again, there's going to be no structure in this call, and it's just a free-for-all. We're not doing that here. Well, I'm not. Okay, so we can clearly see the neckline on US 30. The big sell, and it rotated right back up. Okay, but we can see at 6 a.m., 6:05, we got rejected here. So it may continue to build in here. This is the neckline, okay? This entire range, right down to the hourly. So if it still builds in here, it could continue to break out bullish. But if we don't, we're going to lose this and come down to the green box down in here. And this is the area that I'm really looking to see if they're going to come down and pick up these bids in here. DAX looks good. Okay, we closed above. Now let's see if it comes down for an official retest. Confused on why I took the gold to buy? Maybe, yeah, maybe because everyone was just saying go look at gold. And when I came to look at gold, I had it, we already did the top down, and it was on this candle over here. So it was already closed above this green box, so I went in the buy on this one, and now it's coming back down to test the green box. Maybe I went in early, you know, the woulda shoulda couldas, but the volume came up, closed above, I went in a buy. I've got my stop loss. I'm giving it room to breathe. I'm going in a lot size according to my account that I can breathe and let this maybe come down to pick up some more bids to look for the higher high breakout. So that was my reasoning why I went into that buy. Maybe it was rushed because as soon as I just came to the chart, I saw the green candle. I didn't really analyze what was going on, but yeah, there's no woulda, shoulda, couldas. I'm in a buy, and I've got my stop loss in the market. But I'm still going through. Has it came down to 50% of this green candle? No. So still holding in here. And here we come right back up on US 30. So I took the buy there as well. I held in that drawdown, but did it break the hourly? No. So that's below. There's my, I was looking to add another big position here at this block. It never came down. So let's see now if it can break out again in 3 minutes. And if we can get that breakout and the close above here so that we can officially flip this red box green, build these bids, and maybe we'll come up to tap this yellow line and this VWAP. Okay, we're building another like double bottom here. Looks good. But let's see what happens up here. DAX is right up to the daily, could break to the red box, and we see what happens with DAX up here. Yep. So we're building nicely on US 30 here. Beautiful. Okay, yep. So yeah, I held in a little bit of drawdown, but that's why I understand my hourly support. Now we're testing right there, red line target. Okay, if we can continue to break, yellow line. Let's come up to the VWAP, and that's another TP up there. Okay, but let's flip this box green. Got to go through these motions, guys. That's why we do this every single day. Okay, and it came right up to that previous high. Let's see now with some momentum if it can break and fill up to that yellow line. That will be a nice move. Got some nice good bids accumulating in here. See how it kind of flipped? Where we took the buy was originally down here. This is where it flipped the imbalance from 0 to, look at the CVD, almost 200. And DAX is a little bit lagging, but it could still get up there. And the close, this is going to be very important. Yes, we did create a new higher high, that's nice, but it could get rejected and come right back down. So we got to follow the close. Because the close could come down, retest this, maybe push back up, maybe it comes down red and comes back down into this area, okay? But we're still, this is nice for an uptrend. We came up, higher high up here. It pulled back, higher low. Did we break the hourly support? No. So it continued to break for a new 5-minute high, which is good. But the volume to close is critical in the next 45 seconds above here. So we can build 50% conveniently is right at this green box. Now we're getting our new higher high. Okay, this is beautiful. It's squeezing some shorts near the end of the candle. Addy, don't tell me to do Audi JPY. He's gonna get pissed. No, I don't get pissed off, but I've never in my life traded Audi JPY. So why would I all of a sudden trade Audi JPY? Like, it's not that I get pissed off. I don't trade it. Okay, if you guys want, I can chart it for you guys. No problems. But I'm just saying, maybe we need to call this session a charting session so that everyone understands that we're just going to be charting different securities. Okay, bullish ignited candle. Is anybody looking at this, or are we just looking for other securities to trade? Because a bullish igniting candle, if you understand price action, Audi JPY could be a bullish ignited candle too. So you want to understand what's going on here. Okay, this is why sometimes YouTube gets really, really frustrating. Audi JPY, yeah, Audi. Not the vehicle, the Audi yen. I think we'll get Dave back on YouTube soon. Okay, so let's see if we can break and get that push up to that daily yellow line, and that's going to be a beautiful target. How many is anybody still holding the original buy on this body down in this candle? Is anybody still holding that move down there? Yeah, it's a piece of it. Okay, so remember we're still below the VWAP, we're still below this area, so there is still selling pressure in the market. You can see the buyers are trying, they're trying to get it up there. It is creating new highs, but it's getting rejected. Yeah, gold is building. I'm still in my gold buy. Okay, it's holding this green box, building. Let's see if gold can start to break out now. Okay, still looks good up here, but let's see in the next 90 seconds how it can close. DAX got rejected right at that daily and pushing right back down. Maybe DAX needs to build a little bit more momentum and continue to break out of here. But I'm following US 30 because I'm in US 30. Football's life, 30 pips collected. Good job. There's nothing wrong with scalping 30 pips. That's a great trade. Okay, so what is going on with gold? Gold is trying to, it broke out for a new higher high. Let's see if we can build with this momentum, close above here, and then let's see if we can get that new squeeze on gold. Dave will be doing NASDAQ. Majid, Dave will be doing NASDAQ. Okay, so I'm going to be done in about 30 minutes, and then Dave will take over, and Dave will do gold, NASDAQ, US 30, maybe GU, some other things. Yes, on Zoom. If you guys want Dave, join the team, and you can trade with Dave privately on Zoom. Okay, see the red line? Used to be resistance, turning momentarily into a support level. So let's see if we can build at this area, 34,290 right over here. Let's see if we can continue to build and collect these bids, build that volume, take out this high, and approach this daily area, 34,300 area. And let's see what happens up there. That would be a really nice move if we can get that up there. And maybe you have that daily break. Okay, and gold is still building this level. Okay, it hasn't really broke down any lows, still building at this area. So let's see if gold can kind of close above 1929.50 and maybe start to build 1930, 1931 area. GBP USD is slowly pushing down. I wouldn't be trading in this area, GU. I would be personally waiting for a move below here or above here. Or if you're just watching, see if they take out the low, pick up liquidity and come back in. Help you understand maybe the upcoming move. And then we have 6:30. Okay, so we've got a new 30-minute candle opening in 90 seconds. Sorry, 2.5 minutes. So let's be ready for that. See now how the move, kind of gold looks like a double top coming right back down. Are they going to come down to pick up liquidity in the next 30 minutes? Or is that it? Is this uptrend over and now it's going to start pushing down? So this is where you need to be aware of maybe where you're going to place a stop loss in the market or how much you're going to hold gold in drawdown. Everybody is different. Okay? Everyone's trading with different sizing. Everyone has different risk management. Also with US 30. Okay? If we cannot build any new highs, you got to understand that it could come down here. How much are you willing to hold if it does come down? Still building. Look at DAX. DAX built nicely, continuing to maybe come up for a new higher high. Didn't really break any lows, so therefore it's still looking like a buy. Let's see if US 30 can take out that high and build going into the next 90 seconds into 6:30. Gold unfortunately got rejected at this area. Ingo, I think it's worth it. Makes sense. Could you do a webinar with topic trading during US election? A webinar on that? Like, what do you mean trading during US election? How was trading during previous US elections? Or yeah, we can do something like that. It's going to be volatile. We don't even know what type of election we're going to get in this 2024. Who knows what's going on? There's too much politics involved now. Okay, so we're getting a nice move on US 30. We're getting still that push. Okay, so did we break down? No. Did we come down and touch down here? No. Do we have a higher low? Yes. Do we have a higher low? Yes. Let's just see if we can get that higher high breakout and come up and transact into this level and fill this imbalance. That will be really nice. Going into right now. Here's the close. 5 seconds. Got a nice strong bullish candle. They could start at 6:30. Okay, so they gapped it down. Okay, you can see how they gapped it down, coming down red on the gap down. Let's see if it can pick up some bids quickly and maybe continue for that new high, or 6:30 is going to start to come down. Okay, so it's that doji candle holding right now. Yeah, gold is pushing down. So watch your stop losses on gold, guys. Yeah, my stop will be in this area. Yeah, I'm stopped out of gold right there. Okay,
Yes, it could bounce right back up, but I'm not going to take that chance. So I got stopped out on gold. If it does come back later on above here, I'll look for a continued buy. But I'm not going to trade gold until COMEX, guys. I'm sorry. I don't like trading gold at this time. I'm going to focus on US 30 right here. Yeah, DAX is holding above that daily. Let's see if DAX can continue to move. I'm trying now to make up my loss on the gold on this US 30. So that's what I'm focusing on now. Yeah, I don't want to go on gold. It's up to you, bro. If you want to take that, yeah. I don't want to trade gold until COMEX. I kind of have my rules, guys. I don't like trading this right now. I took the loss, but I'm trying to recoup my loss right now on this US 30. I already took the one buy down there. I took the second buy here, so I'm just recouping my loss on gold. Yeah, but if you guys want to take, it came down to the green box, tapped and goes. If it comes back, closes above this purple line, 1929, if you guys are trading gold, might be a good buy area again above here, above 1929, like right here. I'm going to stay away from gold right now. I'm looking at this possible squeeze on US 30 through here. Okay, so we're pushing through this daily area. This is that squeeze I'm looking for up here for a continuation move, to flip the book above this yellow line. DAX is moving through there nicely. And this is also a target too, okay? Do you guys remember when we took this buy down on this candle? Okay, so it was selling down and I didn't take any sells. I waited for it to come all the way down into this area, and that's where I took the first buy and then added a second buy in here. And now I'm looking for that daily high break. Not daily high, sorry, this daily critical yellow line. And maybe the push, close above there, retest this, and maybe come up to 34,310 would be nice. I'd like to see if it can transact above this yellow line. See how we still have these offers right below the VWAP in here? We're building, but it could push right back down. So that's why this is an official target too. But also the close is going to be very important, 45 seconds. DAX looks nice, big bullish candle. Let's see if DAX can take out that high right there, 15,974. And then we're going to get that maybe continuation. Tristan, you secured 25 pips. Good job. Nice. Okay, so here's the close in 10 seconds. We came up, broke for a new higher high, broke this yellow daily critical area, came up. Now, let's see where it's going to close. Look at that push right near the end. So we closed very, very strong. Flip this red box green. Let's see if we can stay above that daily yellow line. Okay, maybe a quick little retest, tap, maybe a go. And that's what we want. We want to break this yellow line and come up to the VWAP. See that big transaction? See that big red bubble? Okay, so that's the big selling pressure right below there. But let's see if the bids start to transact up here. No, see how the market is pushing down? Okay, so came right up. See where they closed it near the high, and then all of a sudden the big transaction takes the market down. and you got rejected hard up there. Okay, but that's why I keep saying that this is a target. Okay, above the daily yellow line, it's a target. Some of you guys got out at 25 pips. Um, okay, but if you're still holding, got to go through the motions again. Is it going to come all the way back down to this green box? Is it going to catch a wick at this red line and come right back up? But that's a pullback trade still. Okay, so it's a big sell. We retraced maybe half of the move. That's a good move. But I recovered the gold trade with that, so I'm happy. And gold, yeah, it's coming right back up. So, you know, it's coming right back up. I could add another gold buy if I want to buy above the daily. So it came down right down to the green box. I got taken out, okay, because I don't like multi-trading too many securities. So I like to manage one at a time. So did I make a mistake getting out there? Maybe I did, but I kind of recovered with the extra US 30 move. And GBP USD, you can see it's doing absolutely nothing. So stay away from it right now. Okay, so gold coming right back up. If gold picks up all this liquidity and closes back above that purple line, this could be a nice breakout on gold. Okay, so stick with it if you guys are still on it. Let's watch that liquidity grab on US 30. And that's not a natural move. Okay, so you know how manipulated this is. We closed right at the high of that candle. Okay, all of the volume was right at the high at 630. And then we open this one at 635, and you see how red it just comes down, that big transaction right in there. So like that's an unnatural move. So let's see if they're going to come down specifically to pick up liquidity and get this candle volume right back above this yellow line, and maybe we're going to continue to break out bullish. Here it comes back up. So maybe that was a pending order where they just came down to take out all the pending orders down there, pick up the liquidity, and this thing could continue to drive. So this is that critical area I'm watching, this yellow line and right below the VWAP. Because if we can flip this area in the book, that was going to be a bullish move breaking out of here. We still have not broke any critical support levels on this move. Yeah, there's those nasty pullbacks that can take you out of your trade. But if you continue to watch how the volume is building, you can continue to trade with this volume. Gold got a nasty rejection right here. Yeah, so gold came back up. Make sure you have your boxes flipped so you know what's going on. Let me just get rid of this now. I'm not in this anymore. So we're right back in that consolidated range. I would recommend you wait another hour, hour and a half to be trading gold. Just my opinion, okay? I went in prematurely right there, looking for that move, got stopped out. Now it's right back in there in this consolidate. This could be a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, the head, right shoulder, and then continue to break below here. You could look for that sell. When is COMEX open? 8:20 a.m. Eastern, guys. Write this down, please. Should know all of these open markets like it's second nature, guys. Wall Street 9:30, COMEX 8:20, Power Hour 3 p.m. What is COMEX? Commodity exchange. It's the commodities exchange. They have their own market. They have their own auction for commodities. That's when they open. 8:20 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Did you see how that red candle came all the way down? And then did you just see how quickly it just reversed? So that's why I like to stay with one security, guys, personally, to watch how things close, open, those quick wick grabs does help. Okay, guys, but I'm gonna go 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go right back to sleep. And we have a busy day. Dave will be back at 7:30 to 10. PK will be doing posts from 11 to 1, and then I'm gonna be coming in for the power hour, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. today. What happened with that red candle? It just came down and it got triggered by a lot of bids down there. So it just reversed right back up. But that's why we got to follow how it's going to close. Yeah, it could close as a nice hammer candle, again, above the yellow line. So then we see it came down 2 times, picked up that liquidity. So this might be a continuation to the buy side. Yeah, here it comes up. Here it goes. Yeah, see that? So let's watch where it's going to close. But if you're still in your buys, okay, did any volume close below this red line? No. So it came down, picked up the bids, came down, picked up the bids. Let's see if we can close near the high and continue to pump out of here. Okay, so we flipped the book over here above the yellow line. Okay, see all the bids now building. So what we want to do is transact at this VWAP. This is the big area. A market could just come right up to this VWAP and then push right back down. That's why we're looking to transact up here, close above here in 90 seconds. DAX is still building. Green, red, green, still building above the daily. So let's see. The next target for US 30 is that big red box up there. I'm flipping this red box green. We got 60 seconds to go. Let's watch the close. We may come back down, retest this, maybe go up. Maybe we close near the high. We get an ignited bar with no retracement, and we're just continuing to push up here. This is going to be critical, this VWAP here. Okay, so there's the rejection. It came up. It created the higher high, got rejected. So we got to watch where the volume closes. Yeah, new 15-minute candle too, 6:45. So we're going to get some added momentum into the market and some volatility coming in. Okay, so there's the close right here. Still above the daily yellow line. That's a positive, but it didn't close strong. We didn't close near the high. Okay, it kind of closed with some indecision right where we opened. So we have another bullish ignited candle. This is starting the new 15-minute candle. So let's see if this thing can continue to build, hold this daily level, and come up, fill the wick, and maybe pop a little bit more. If not, it's going to consolidate in this area right over here, going into 7 a.m. Yeah, gold, maybe it was good that I got out, okay? I don't trade with woulda, shoulda, couldas. I could have done that. I would have done that. I make a decision, guys. At that point in time when it was coming down, I decided to get out of that trade. Thankfully, I had that US 30 buy going, which kind of negated that. So that's what I look at. And then I got to regroup. And for me to regroup, I'm going to trade gold 8:30, 9:30, 10 a.m. Not right now. And now gold is pushing down. Okay, so it got rejected and pushed down. We'll see if it breaks down here and pushes down, or if it can just break, pick up liquidity, and come right back up. But throughout the day, I will be looking for buys on gold above 1929, 1930, again up here. If they come back down later on, I'll still have alerts on my charts. I'll be looking for gold buys above here, but it didn't materialize right now. Maybe later on, after it picks up more liquidity, maybe we'll get that move up here. Okay, guys, and if you're still managing your DAX and your US 30, just please manage them. Proper risk management. Guys, that's it for me. I'm going to go back to bed. Got a big day today. My son got braces, so I got to make sure he's okay and everything like that. I will see you guys, excuse me, I'll see you guys later today. Dave, PK, and myself will be back. All in Zoom, guys, so if on YouTube, if you guys want to join us for more live trading throughout the entire day, Stocksnipertrading.com, join us and enjoy trading with the team. Okay, guys, it was a pleasure. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys again tomorrow on YouTube. Have a good day. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and we'll be back. We'll do some different charts. Maybe tomorrow, guys, instead of GBP USD, we'll do AUD JPY. We'll do something different. We'll do the AUD, the AUD pairs. But thanks, guys. See you guys in a bit. Have a good day today.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.